What's up with you, world? What's up with you, YouTube? This your man, Mr. JR, the Dreadhead Roster Pharaoh Jr. checking in with you live and direct in full effect. I got a topic I want to address. This topic is satisfaction, also appreciation. Life is amazing. It's a wonderful thing. You gotta love it. You know what I'm talking about? You look at the basics of life that life offers and everything like that, you know. I'm not a man that really focus on the materialistic things. You understand what I'm talking about? And I'm gonna give you a perfect example. You understand? When I wake up, you know what I'm talking about, jump out of bed, you know what I'm talking about, shake my dreads, you understand, and put my clothes on and everything like that, and go outside and just feel the elements of earth, you know what I'm talking about, to feel the heat, feel the sun, you know what I'm talking about, on my skin, the wind just blowing, you know what I'm talking about, feeling that real cool breeze, and you know what I'm talking about, just seeing the grass and seeing people and seeing the birds and all that, you know what I'm talking about. It's beautiful, man. You know what I'm talking about. The sun be shining a certain way. You feel me? The breeze blow at a certain time, and you feel all cool and everything. You see me? It's like, I appreciate that. I love that. You understand what I'm talking about? Like, to me, that's what made me enjoy life. You understand? Because I'm feeling and seeing these things that the Lord creates. You know what I'm talking about? And it's like, I know ain't nobody else created. You understand what I'm talking about? Some people happen to believe the theory that we evolved or whatnot. There is no creator. We was created from a big bang. Look here, I ain't gonna knock your theory. I ain't gonna knock it. You know what I'm talking about? But you really gotta sit down and think. You really happen to believe that a big bang just happened out of nowhere and we was just created to be so diverse, you know what I'm talking about, but same in basics, you know what I'm talking about. We all have red blood. We all have veins that keep our blood flowing and everything like that, you know what I'm talking about. And we got arms, we got fingers, we got, you know what I'm talking about. And don't get me wrong, I've seen a number of people that didn't come out as well as other people or whatnot. You know what I'm talking about? They might not look like everybody else, you know what I'm talking about, but they still had the same functions that make them, you know what I'm talking about, what we are. You understand what I'm talking about? They may not look the same, they may not have the same skin or whatnot, but if you cut them open, what they bleed red. You know what I'm talking about? Check how the blood flowing. What they got veins. You understand? Check how they seeing. What they got eyes. You understand what I'm talking about? The basics of life. You understand what I'm talking about? So I'm not gonna knock y'all people that happen to believe the theory that we was created from a big bang and ain't no Lord. You know what I'm talking about? I just can't happen to believe that. You know what I'm talking about? Because how everything is so structurally orientated or whatnot, you know what I'm talking about. The grass grows when the sun comes down on it. The sun is in the perfect area and location or whatnot, you know what I'm talking about, because if it wasn't in that spot that it is, if it was a little bit further away, we couldn't live on the planet or whatnot. If it was a bit closer, we would all burn up. You understand? So you can't tell me we was created from a big bang. Something in the world just happened and bam. You understand? So I'm a guy that leave that right there. I believe there's a Lord. He watching over us, you know what I'm talking about, and we are the Lord's people. That's what it is, I believe. I don't give a damn about your race, your ethnicity, your background, none of that. We are the Lord's people. You understand? That's what I happen to believe. To get further in this topic, I want to address this topic, appreciation, satisfaction, because it's a whole lot of people, they don't understand what luxury is. They don't understand what luxury is at all. I was born healthy, if you want to consider it that. You know what I'm talking about? Nothing was wrong with me at birth, I was born in the eyes of society what they would describe as normal. My sister was born, my oldest sister. I love her to death. She came out and everything, you know what I'm talking about, but she's deaf. She can't hear. Me and my sister, she the oldest one, I'm the second oldest. We like this here. You understand? We tight in the mud. You know, I went to some summer camp or whatnot, sign language camp or whatnot, learn how to do sign language. You know what I'm talking about? They had that bond with my sister. Before I went to summer camp or whatnot when I was younger, we always had that bond. But I wanted to bond with my sister so much more. You know what I'm talking about, communication-wise, instead of, you know what I'm talking about, cheating and writing down on paper and everything like that. I wanted a stronger communication with my sister. So, you know, I took the time out to learn, you know, advanced sign language for the summer or whatnot, you know what I'm talking about? And it was a great thing. It benefited the both of us a whole lot. When I was younger, it used to piss me off though, you know what I'm talking about, that my sister was deaf. I hear all the beautiful things in life. I hear a woman singing, you know what I'm talking about? I hear a woman's voice, you know what I'm talking about? I hear, you know, people rapping, you know what I'm talking about? Men rapping, females rapping. I get to hear how cars sound, you understand what I'm talking about? I get to hear the birds sing. You understand? I get to hear how water sounds when it's hitting the, you know, the concrete or whatever it's hitting. You understand? When it's rushing, I hear waterfalls. You know what I'm talking about? But at times, I hear some real foul shit that made me be like, damn, I wish I couldn't hear none, man, for real. You understand me? But seeing my sister, you know what I'm talking about, my sister would do anything to want to hear. She appreciates her life. She's satisfied with her life. But she would love to hear, you know what I'm talking about. But she's finally accepted it that she doesn't wear the hearing aids no more. You understand? To try to hear. She doesn't wear them no more. Because they only allowed her to hear about 10% and whatnot. She don't wear them no more. But she appreciates life and she's satisfied with it. All the negative and the positive that life comes with or whatnot, she appreciates it and she's satisfied with it. You know what I'm talking about? Because she still has other senses that make her enjoy life. She can see. She can feel. You understand? She can taste. She can smell. So she appreciates life. She's satisfied with that. You know what I'm talking about? And I appreciate life. I'm satisfied with it. But people seem to forget about the basics that they have. You know what I'm talking about? And they tend to get greedy in life or whatnot because they're not satisfied and they don't appreciate what they have. People tend to forget having a roof over your head is a luxury. That's a luxury. Having senses is a luxury. Having all your body parts, what they say we are supposed to have, is a luxury. Having all your senses, I believe I said this already. I think I just said this. Having all your senses is a luxury. You understand what I'm talking about? Having food, having one meal a day is a luxury. You understand what I'm talking about? It's people all around the world that don't even have anything that we have. Having clothes on your body, brand new clothes, whether it's name brand or not, is a luxury. You know what I'm talking about? Having shoes on your feet. When I stayed in Jamaica, I only had one pair of shoes, and that was my school shoes. You understand? When it was time to play outside, we played outside barefooted. You understand? To have one pair of shoes for school was a luxury. You understand? So, this video here is about appreciation and satisfaction. Before you think your life isn't worth anything because you don't have a 10-bedroom house with 5 or 6 bathrooms, you don't have no friends, or you don't have no friends, or you don't feel loved and stuff like that, you need to think real hard. You know what I'm talking about? Because all of that is a luxury. All of that is a luxury. I'm gonna end this video here. You know what I'm talking about? I hope y'all see what I'm talking about. If you don't, you don't. You know what I'm talking about? But that's about it. 1 finger for the haters, 2 for the affiliates, 3 for my partner, 4 for my kinfolks, 5 for the Lord. Salute. Already.